Today, we are cooking up a storm to see who can slice and dice at LHS's Chopped.
You're in for a scare.
Okay, so, Chef, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Chef M. I'm the advanced culinary arts teacher here at Longview High School.
Excellent. And what are we doing today?
So today we have our seniors, and I believe we have one junior as well, competing in our Chopped Challenge. It's a Chopped Challenge style similar to the TV show where they get a basket of mystery ingredients and they work together with a partner to come up with a dish that they compete. Our first preliminary round, they had each class period competed against each other, and then we took the winner from those class periods, and they're now competing against each other for our LHS Chopped Challenge Champ.
Okay, and what do you expect from this?
I'm not sure. So the first round we went with a very simple basket. We had chicken, yellow potatoes, carrots, and then we threw in kind of a surprise ingredient of prunes, pitted dried prunes. We had a lot of prune sauces with some simple chickens and carrots. And so it was kind of the same across the board. We had a few creativity elements, which is one factor that they're judged on, but this basket is very far into left field, and we added a fifth ingredient as well. So we have flat iron steak, sweet potatoes, cauliflower, beets, and apples. So I'm not sure what we're gonna get. It seems like there's a lot of room for some diversity and creativity in their plates.
All right, what do you think you would make?
Me personally, I would probably make a ravioli out of the beets and use the ravioli itself as almost like the pasta, and I would go ahead and cut up the steak and the apples and make a sweet and savory filling for that, and then put the sweet potatoes down as like a puree bed with some parsley, etc. So very vibrant, colorful.
All right, excellent. And is this a new competition thing, or have y'all done this ever before?
We've done it once a while ago in the past, but I'm not 100% sure if we collaborated with Kilgore College, but we are in the hopes, if this goes well and the kids enjoy it, that we want to make this an annual thing and have it grow more and more.
Hi, my name is Chef Kelt, and I am the culinary practicum teacher here at Longview High School, and I teach mostly seniors and a few juniors in the last year of the culinary program.
Excellent. And what are we doing here today?
We are doing a Chopped Championship, which is very like the.
So these students are seniors. How far along in this program are they? Like, is this does this count for credit further beyond school or anything like that?
Yes, they will actually. Most of them will graduate with this year's 16 hours of college credit for culinary. They also have some certifications, which are mandatory now, that they've taken over all 4 years of the program.
They've been in this for a full 4 years?
For that 4 years, yes. And the great thing is I already had some of these students a few years ago when they were either in intro classes or their sophomore year. And I've seen them grow, especially this class. It's been the best class of seniors for the culinary program this year. They were very involved. We have seen them grow from not knowing how to handle a knife to really mastering their cuts and just getting better in cooking techniques in general. It's been really, really inspiring, especially this year. And they have owned the kitchen this year. They have volunteered. It was really impressive this year.
Oh, excellent.
Chef Porter's not here today, so I'm going to put, I think your numbers may still be over there. If not, I'm going to put them over there. I'm going to call time. We're going to work on the honor system. When the 2 hours and 15 minutes is up, stop touching your stuff. Everybody in agreement? Okay. When I call the time, I'm gonna step back out wherever I'm at. We won't be in here as usual, okay? Set your plate at your number, and then when everybody has their stuff, sit down. Somebody come get us, and then we'll come in. Okay, that's how we'll keep your numbers anonymous. Deal? Okay. Again, you have roughly half an hour. We're starting later today, so your half an hour for cleaning is gonna be shorter. So I would clean a little bit more as you go today. That way, by the time the classes are, you guys are done, and we don't have to think about you. Deal? Okay. Surprise! You have 5 ingredients today. Okay? 5 ingredients. You have an extra. Is he coming? Okay. We may give you an extra 10 minutes. We'll figure it out. Okay?
All right, how does it work here? Because I can't get into. There was another message, but I can't get into it. And nobody in your
2 hours and 15 minutes. Okay. Your 5 ingredients. You have a flank steak, or sorry, flat iron steak. You have sweet potatoes. You have beets, apples, and cauliflower. All 5 must be present and identifiable in your dish. Again, you do not have to use everything that's in the pan as far as quantity. You have to use all 5 ingredients, as little or as much as you want, but all 5 have to be recognizable and identifiable, okay? If you put something like in a sauce, it should be somewhat edible, visible, or tangible.
I am so
Okay.
excited because I love all of this.
Me too.
I
This is a
love
happy
beets.
Saturday for me.
There's
I
so
literally
many
put
things you
flat
can
iron
do with
steak 2
beets.
minutes ago.
Because they taste like the greatest dirt you'll ever
No,
eat.
they don't.
They
Not if
do
you use
not.
them properly,
They
and
don't
that's
taste
the
like-
ticket.
Like
But she
dirt.
did say the greatest dirt, so at least it's quality.
I love it.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, goodbye.
I've only never had
Yeah, what's his shoe size?
What kind of shoes is it?
because this is like the easy version.
So that's fine. This is Mott's.
You know, like how last time they had all of the shit in there, and now they have all the
Put
shit
it
in
with
there
rice. Put it with mozzarella.
salad.
Cover it in batter, then deep fry it.
You'll beware. You're in for a scare.
So our Chop Challenge champion winner for Longview High School is Carmen Dominguez and Elizabeth Winger. They will be competing on May 7th against Kilgore College. You go first.
Me? Okay. Hello, my name is Elizabeth Winger. I'm the executive chef in culinary.
Hello, I'm Carmen Dominguez, and I'm just a normal 4-year senior culinary student.
How's it feel to win this whole chop thing?
Pretty good. I mean, we've both been in events all year, so we kind of feel like we honed our skills in order to win this. You know, it wasn't really. It was unexpected, but it was also expected. You know.
It was really just like a fun extracurricular part of culinary. Like, we build up to this. It's fun.
What was your plan going into it?
Win.
Yeah.
If you're with her, it's win. All she wants to do is win.
All right, well that's a pretty good plan.
I would say so. You know, the first thing that we went into, we were the number 1 group. You see our little numbers right there. And we said, you know, we're number 1 because we're going to get first place.
And you did.
And I did, yeah. Me and her.
So what does winning mean?
Winning, so,
You love winning.
hey, who doesn't love winning? So for winning, we're currently competing with Kilgore College. So we did a competition in between each class, and then the classes competed against each other. And now the winners from our high school and Kilgore College are going to compete against each other in the Great National Championship.
So what happened if you like win the thing with Kilgore College?
We get prizes. They said we're getting prizes, and that's really all I was aiming for.
Yeah, we
Really
get
fancy
prizes, bragging rights.
Any reason you guys chose to like make what you made?
Well, personally, I love a good caramelized onion. I won't lie. Y'all have like pictures of the dish?
Oh yeah, I was around here filming everything.
Yes, of course, yes. So, we went in and I had an idea of what I wanted to marinate the steak in, and I saw that we had Mike's hot honey, which is spicy honey, and I thought that that would be really interesting in there. And then obviously if I throw in honey, you know, and then so I figured I could put the apples in there and make it kind of a sweet steak sauce almost, and then I'll let her tell you about the couscous because I had no idea what it was until she told me about it.
So I just wanted it for the texture difference and the creativity, because I'm sure it was going to get us points because no other kid was going to choose it.
What was like the most difficult part?
The most difficult part? I'd say figuring out what to do with the beets. Because personally, I've only ever had canned beets. I've never cooked them into anything. And I usually just eat them like straight up.
Yeah, I don't know. Just trying to figure out what to do with the certain ingredient.
The first part of it was really easy because it was prunes, so we kind of made it into like a prune sauce, so that wasn't too terribly hard. Figuring out how to make all of them into a cohesive dish is probably the hardest part.
So any last thoughts?
Trust. Number one, we're together, we're gonna win. Chef M said that she'd kill me if I didn't, so
She did threaten us.
she did, yeah.
So we gotta win.
We have to, yeah. Our
And
lives are
I just
at
want to
stake.
win.